Coming up on the round 22 edition of the 100K multi, as always, Morgs, we try and turn $10 into 100 grand punting on the footy.
There is so much in this pod.
So
much that you'd probably want out of it, but we rank
Acronyms.
I can't believe it. We talk about what's going on in the world of footy. Goody got sacked. We feel shattered for him. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. We talk about Jez, as we all are, but there is so much more to come.
You guys know where to find us at 100K Sports. Like, subscribe, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Send it to your mum. Send it to your nan, especially if she's only got a few years to live. Make sure you send it to her. She'll enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Come on.
She might not actually like this one.
Welcome back to the show that loves their footy. Nobody's safe as the D's just sacked Goody. We saw a rising star kick 6 at the G with Logan Morris. Darcy Moore shat himself after the game. He checked his jocks and he found a Boris. We celebrate Callum Ward for an awesome job. Lockie Neal's missing the rest of the home and away season with a torn quad. We'll be shining bright as always, like Kane Corns at the Logies with my man Morgs and your man Jogies. Welcome back to the 100K Footy Show, where every week we get together and collect our best bets for the weekend. With something cool, hard, Chris, $10 in pursuit to try and win $100,000. As always, Morgs, we are officially powered by
PointsBet, of course.
Good to be, Morgs. We really should have cracked out a joke for you.
Yeah, Dobe, Footy's back. Very quick, short, sharp question. How do you get an idiot to say how? Thought I had you. Footy is back, Dars. We're back at the table. We tried the couch last week. We're going to get some feedback. So we've come back to the table. We just wanted to see how it feels. So now that you're watching / listening, how do you think it feels in the table? Now we can get a bit of a comparison and then work out whether we're table or couch next week on the show.
I was sitting in a blue velvet car couch, and everyone loved it. It was a casting couch.
Last week was an abomination of an episode, but it actually got some pretty good feedback. So happy to be here, Das. Let's try and turn $10 into 100K.
Morgs, we have a jam-packed show tonight. We've got ups and downs, best acronyms in football. We give out some StatMate Gold, Morgs. It's going to be awesome. The Pyramid Probe with Dobe.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome. The round 22 100K multi. Our new 2, 5, 10 buckers. The Ramble, First Goal Glory. It's going to be a huge program. But as always, we review last week's multi.
Yep.
Last week, me and you went 14 out of 22 legs. We came in at 69% for the week.
Bad. Yeah, not too bad. I think it was not a bad effort, really. It felt better than that, but and it felt good while it was happening too. Just some very stiff legs. But you want me first with good?
No, I'll go first with bad.
Please.
We would have got to Saturday if Papley kicked 2.
Yeah, and I just wanted to mention
Sunday,
yes, and I wanted to mention very quickly in the Discord. I bang on about this every week, but a bloke, I forget which bloke had it, so I apologise. He'll know who he is, but he had Papley for 1. So we read out Papley 2. He didn't really like him for 2, but he liked him for 1, and then he was celebrating being alive. So that's what the show's all about. We'll do the donation for the $10. Take out your best legs and get rid of the other 18.
I like it. So our bad legs, Papley for 2, Alex True, the Flying Viking.
Yep,
yeah, that's a bad leg. That's a bad leg by me. Max Hall for 15. The Frankston forklift driver had 14. He's back on the fork, pal. Back you go. Butters for 25 got tagged out of it. Joe Richards for 1 didn't get it through. Alir was leg of the week.
Yeah,
had 9 at halftime.
Stand by it.
Yeah, so he only had 13. Hayden Young for 25 only had 2. Got subbed off.
Yeah,
bad groins. He might be out for the year. Freo could be done, but there's plenty of good legs.
Oh, was there? What? Just step right up. Ainsworth 1. Ben King for 2. He kicked 4. Errol Goulden 25. He had 30. Chad Warner for 20 had 26. Membry 1. Pendles 20. Ashcroft 20. He had 30 plus. Mason Wood 15. Bailey Smith 25. Max Holmes 25. He had 35.
Yeah, he did.
Switowski for 1. Smartest man in football. He had 1. Geordie Clark for 20. He had 30. Corey Durden, great leg in the West.
Yeah.
He had 1. And then Isaiah Dudley, our man, on the board, who had him for 1. He kicked 2. The man's a star.
Well, let's tease it. So it's time for everyone's favourite finger on the pulse.
Yes.
The 100K around the grounds, if you would, Morgs.
Yes.
It's time for everyone's favourite ups and downs. So finger me, Morgs. Let's go.
Coming right up.
Finger on the pulse.
It'd be an honour. So, yeah, just a way to gauge what's going on in the world of footy at the moment.
Do you want to bring it down?
No, we'll get it after. We'll get it after. We'll update the leaderboard.
Nice.
But my first down, and it's a sad down. It's more of a motivating down, but I had to say it is a down. Yeah, it's Goodwin. Simon Goodwin got sacked today. We record on Tuesday night. So, disappointing for him. I think Melbourne have bottled this a little bit. I think it's a bit embarrassing firing him now when they probably should have gone a little bit earlier or just let him have the season out. So I saw the D's, they just played soccer today, which I don't mind from them, but yeah, sadly it's a down for Goody, and I think he'll be in a better place. Won't have to go to Casey anymore.
So if he gets signed by the end of the year, his magnet might actually go back up on the board.
Definitely, it's a motivational down, not a sad down.
I got a down. The 2025 AFL season.
Really? Yeah, that's a good call.
I've got it as a down. So I'm pretty sure, almost certain, 98% sure, we're 3 games off the most amount of 75-point win or losses of all time.
Yeah, okay.
Which means it's a shit year.
Yeah, that's a great
It's a bad year for footy. Now, let's hope the finals are good.
Yes.
So I'm putting the magnet down quite low, the 2025 AFL football season.
Yes, okay. So,
but if the finals kick off and they're good, the magnet can move up.
Okay. The season itself is sitting low.
Yeah, I reckon it's been an average ad season.
I think that's a great call.
I've been on it for a few weeks.
And we've been banging on about it on the Sunday roast. I think it means it's going to be a great final series because everyone's talking about it now. It's the haves and the have-nots, and it's bottom 8 versus top 8. The top 8, either those qualifying elimination finals are going to be awesome, Dars.
They are.
That is a great one. My second up, Jez Cameron. I don't shut up about this bloke. You got him as well? Oh, it doesn't matter. So we have to touch on it because we're all touching on it, right? He's on 75 goals. We are going Friday night, Essendon versus Geelong. We will be there because it's time we started counting down to 100. We might even start counting down to 1,000, to be honest. Jeff was right a month ago. He's kicking 1,000. But I've got some markets here. As part of my up. These are awesome. So I spoke to the boys at PointsBet today. So this is the first one, and I spoke to some boys on Instagram as well. So Jezza to outscore the Dons
this week,
so
Friday night.
If he kicks 10...
Are we going?
We're going. We'll be there.
Nice.
So to outscore the Dons is $10. I reckon that's not a bad price. If he kicks 10, they're not kicking 10.
They're kicking 6.
My next one is Jezza You Beauty. So it's basically just the ability to ladder Jez, which I love this because obviously we don't usually get to 12. So I reckon usually 6, 7, maybe 8? Yeah. 8 max. But so for 9 goals, he's 750.
Oh, no, they've done it.
Yes, they've done it.
Yep.
For 10 goals, he's 11.
Yep.
For 11 goals, he's 17.
Yeah.
And for 12 plus, he's 34.
The dozen.
And I don't think that's enough. I think he's kicking 12. I said he's kicking 15.
13. I reckon they get Hutto down there for this game.
Oh, I reckon 34 for 12 is a delicious price. And the last market I've got for you, this was messaged in Eden on Instagram. So shout out to Eden.
Yeah.
I think this is a great bet. Jeremy Cameron and Shag and Neil to combine for 15 together.
He'll kick 3.
100%. Maybe 4. He'll kick 11, and that's 15. So 41-1 we're getting for that. I think they're 3 great markets from PointsBet.
That's awesome.
So I'm sorry if you had him as an up, but rightfully so.
This will be one of the best fun punting games on the weekend. It's just, you're on Jez Watch, so that's why I had it. Jeremy Cameron 100 Watch.
Yep.
It's by far been the most exciting storyline of 2025.
Yep.
A feat that we thought would not get seen again.
Yep.
And we're talking about it every single week. It's the only really good positive. Like the last couple of years, it's been about the ladder, who's going to make finals. The 9 or 8 teams, they've separated themselves from the rest of the pack. This has been the best story all year,
100%.
especially the last month. So that's going all the way up. So
massive up.
If we have a quick look at the board, I know you said it's going to get updated, but the day grand final, I cannot believe is on top.
See, I think it's fair, and we'll get the boys in the truck to zoom in on this. But yeah, day grand final is leading the board, so it's just a leaderboard. You can't really go up or down if you're not on the board. But the day grand final got tested this year, Das. I think if this was ever going to happen to have a night grand final, it was going to be this year. They were going to cower and make it the night, and they stood tall. And I think the day grand final is at a strong first. It has had a great year, and it's a bit of a dynasty, to be honest.
The Talls have had a way better year than the day grand final. The Talls have been massive.
I think it's
Norton,
1 and 2.
Darcy on the weekend.
Yep.
Logan Morris dominating.
Yeah, I mean,
Cadman.
We'll have to put it to the people. I think the day grand finals had an untouchable year.
You reckon it's had the best year on the board?
I do. I think Talls have definitely been better than Smalls.
Something that just hasn't. It's been the same. So without the talk, it's just been the same. That's had a better year than the Talls this year.
I think it came in favourite and it showed us why.
I think the Talls have started outside the books and they came in on top.
Before we went away from Jez, I got one more thing. I know I don't shut up about this, but I'm fucking excited about it, Das. So Joey Montagna had a great take on First Crack. Okay. I don't know if you saw it or not, but he reckons that Chris Scott's the type of coach that might want to get this out of the way. And it got me excited. So he's on 75. He needs 25 left. Okay, but Joey said they're not going to want to take this into finals. They're going to want him to get the 100.
Get it done.
But you sort of want to just getting it done. We've got 25 left, but that gets me so excited for Friday because we've been talking about, they got the Swans away and then the Tigers at the G. So if they're talking about getting this done, he needs at least 12 this Friday night. And then what does that leave us? 13.
If you're a Richmond backman, you almost don't want to play, do you?
Oh my God.
You don't want to have the 100th on your head.
I just love the concept. Kingy couldn't believe it. His hair nearly fell off. He was that angry that
he's falling off.
Well, come on now. But yeah, I love the take from Joey. And if they're trying to get this done, strap yourself in.
Mate, I couldn't be more excited for it. So we will be there on Friday.
Where we'll be there.
It's going to be awesome. All right, Morgs, I just want to say, last week we had the all-time mix, which was a fucking awesome segment.
Hang on, before you go, I got one more up.
Let's go.
New episode. New show debuting on 100K Sports.
Yes.
On Air with Bear debuted yesterday. So this comes out Thursday morning. Your weekly segment with Bailey Humphrey Das. It was a cracker. He's up in the Gold Coast. We went up there last week to set him up. But an awesome chat. You talked about the week before. You talked about Dimmer's mindset going into finals. And then you look. So the Suns have the Blues this week, which we'll talk about later on.
Yep.
But our Sorry Blues, they're going to pump us.
Yeah,
they're going to really torture us. But that was an awesome. So if you haven't checked that out, it's on the YouTube, on the Apple that you're listening to, or the Spotify you're listening to now. Give that a listen and let us know your thoughts.
Make sure you get around the mounds. They lead into finals. It should be a good listen.
Massive up.
Absolutely. So last week, Morgs, we had the all-time mix. We had a lot of comments on the all-time mix. They reckon it was an all-time segment. It was fucking awesome, let's be honest. So we got a new segment. So we got a Dan from Tom Keaty. Hope I pronounced your last name right. And he said, can you guys rank the best acronyms in football? So, for example, cricket, you have LBW.
Yes.
Basketball, SGA, your favourite player for Oklahoma, MVP, which is another acronym.
Yes.
Footy one would be NWM, Nasai Wanganeen Miller.
Of course.
So let's get into it. So let's crack into this. So I'm just going to start off. MCG, Morgs.
Yeah, great.
What an awesome acronym. Melbourne Cricket Ground, home of footy. Just an awesome 3-letter acronym.
It really is. It's simple and it means so much to us.
Awesome.
I love it. SCG, I like it. Sydney Cricket Ground, again, just a glorious place. We've been there. It's a special place in our hearts, in Australia's hearts. Talk cricket, footy, but yeah, SCG, it's simple. I love it.
Nice. Another footy acronym, SOS, son of Surge. So Stephen Silvani.
Yep, I like it.
Son of Surge,
yes.
big one, SOS. That's my second pick.
I had Sauce also. Son of Sauce. J Sauce, but less letters. Jackie Silvag. Look, it looks like he's gone, but it's a great acronym. Son of Surge, Son of Sauce. It's great. Generational, that acronym.
That's a great acronym. Another acronym here. SPS, Sam Petrovsky-Seton, the cowboy from Halls Creek. Top end pick. When you think of SPS, you think of Sam Petrovsky-Seton.
100%.
Yeah. It's great. It's a great acronym. That's it.
Shit. This won't come back. I had AFL. I had to have it in there.
That's a nice acronym.
Australian Football League. It's crisp, simple. The logo looks good. It's why we're all here. It'll never change. AFL's a great one.
I've got one here. GMA, Gilbert McAdam. Just a great acronym. And also, he was pretty stiff to miss out of last week's list with the all-time Mick.
Yes.
Gilbert McAdam. So I had to have him in. We watched Hawks Carlton probably 7 years ago down in Tassie. And they had him. They're meant to be buttoned up. It's his first game at Channel 7. They go, he's got these shocking pants on, just his runners. And then they went across to him and he was eating a burger.
He was eating a pie. It was hot as fuck.
Oh, sorry about that, BT.
Not now, BT. So good.
GMA had to be there.
I miss him though because Channel 7 is so buttoned up. He was loose and just running by the seat of his pants. I loved Gilbert.
They didn't even give him a run sheet.
Nah.
Give him an earpiece.
He hasn't sent an invoice yet. He did a freebie.
He's still down there.
Gibby G. Wow. Great wall of Wilkie. Generally from one of our own. So nice. Jeffy started this and I truly believe it. He is one of the greats. Great wall of Wilkie. Callum Wilkie for the Saints. Just a stalwart. The Saints defends, distributes. He does it all. We said on the row stars. He is so important to their side. Now if they can just sign Nasiah, get TDK in, GWOW ain't going nowhere. It's an incredible acronym.
Great acronym. And my last one, LRT. Lewis Roberts Thompson.
So true.
A Mouthguard Awards wet dream. He could eat an apple through a picket fence. He could chew a steak through a screen door, this bloke. Almost won the Norm Smith in 2005. All team, all teeth. He's firmly in the chompers of 11. So, LRT, that brings us to some of the best acronyms in football.
That is some good podcasting.
Hell of a segment.
All team, all teeth. It's so good.
All team, all teeth.
I love it.
All right, Morgs. Again.
Doing that in the truck.
That's great.
This pod.
Morgs, we had a big win to talk about. We got a massive win to talk about.
So we had to talk about this. Obviously, last week we did Futures Furnace, was a raging success. All right. So thanks to StatMate. Now, every week we read out the odds on the Sunday Roast Stars and we say which ones were the StatMate highlighted leg. If you're on the PointsBet app, you can see it's all integrated. This bloke, so there's 8 they give out. Is that correct? They give 8. There's 8 main ones per game.
Yeah.
Or sorry, per week. So 1 each game. So this bloke had every StatMate leg and 80x'd his money.
Wow.
So I wanted to read it out quickly. George Hewitt to record, and these are also ones you don't necessarily think like to bet on these, but the form is there. So
even if you don't like it, it's the stats that it's telling you to.
They're not tipping anything. They're purely just giving you the history. So, and remember this one. George Hewitt to record 25 disposals. He had 33. Jai missed to kick 2. He kicked 2. Max Holmes to have 30. Jeremy Cameron to kick 4. Ollie Wines to have 25. Cam Zerha to kick 2. Nasiah to have 30. And that is it.
80x.
80x his money.
Wow.
So I think we might need to look into that. So those StatMate legs, the history, it means more than just, it's not just an ad, that thing. It's history. It's happened over 5, 6, 7, 8 games. So I think we need to look into that.
Well, I've got onto the people at StatMate.
Okay.
And I've got them to send me their best for each game. Even if you don't like these, this is 147x your money, Morgs.
Right.
If you take one per game. So I'll read them out for you. So for this week, Gunston for 2 at $1.71. Grind Myers for 25 at $1.77. Jack Sinclair for 30 at $2.60. I know it seems like a lot,
no, I like
but they absolutely love it. Will Ashcroft for 25. Tuke Miller for 25. Ollie Wines again for 25. Riccardi for 2 has registered 2 goals in all of his last 3 games against North Melbourne. $1.74.
Yep.
Again, so they've got a reason why, but I won't bore you with that.
Sure.
Bond for 25. Jordan Dawson for 25. And again, that pays $147.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. I mean, there are a lot of like $1.70-ish legs in there, but the history, and they're all players that could do it again.
100%.
I mean, history repeated itself, and it's probably going to repeat it again.
So those are the StatMate League. Again, if you're on the points bet up, go through. They come up with the highlights. So get on them. There's a heap of good gambling tips.
That one there,
the back end of the year.
We'll get in the hub. It'll either be on the StatMate hub or the 100K Sports hub. There's more to come on that, but yeah, definitely. We'll get these bets on the hub.
Now, Morgs, before we get into wrap up part 1,
yes,
the Pyramid Probe with Dobe. So next week, I'll be hijacking Jev's pyramid.
This is wild.
He's away eating, tanning, drinking, wine, red wine, beer, seltzers, Aperol, all of it. That's what Jev's doing. So I'm just going to have a look. So some of the ones on Jev's I'm already looking at. Nas was on the 4th row. I'm telling you, he's going up.
And Jev would have brought him up.
He's going up. Rose Neil. So Rose's form has dwindled away. Neil quad done for the rest of the home and away season. So unfortunately, with 3 rounds to go, he's leaving.
That's fair.
He had a great game on the weekend, but he can't finish off the year in the pyramid. We're missing, ideally, the last 3 games.
Agreed.
And I think I'm going to be looking at some young pups.
Yes, please.
Finn Callahan.
Yep, definitely.
Will Ashcroft.
Yes.
Will White, potentially.
He'll have to have a good game this week.
Will White will have to have a great game. So I'll be taking over. I'm going to shake the tree. Don't you worry about that.
Never been done before.
Nah.
Pyramid in someone else's hands, and it needs to be stated as well that Jev has to take over this pyramid. So you can't just drop someone 4 levels down. It's never been done before.
Nah.
So he needs to mould yours. You're seeing the board really clearly right now, and Jev's enjoying Europe. So I'm excited for this, Dave.
I'm going to take over. I'm going to swing the axe. All right. That's awesome, Morgs. That's the first third. Coming up next, the round 22 edition of the 100K multi. A little bit different, but it's going to be good. Ooh, we'll be right back.
Coming up next.
The Sunday Roast is back for season 2025, Jev.
Oh, the show where we celebrate the winners and roast the losers.
You can find us every Sunday night after the Bachelor's game where we get on, and Jev, it's one hell of a show.
We give you the best odds and the best opinions, but the best odds are the bets you weren't on, but wish you were on.
Finn is out 6 a.m. every single Monday morning after the round concludes.
Listen to it driving to work Monday morning. You'll absolutely love it. The Sunday Roast.
Let's go. Fantastic stinger, Morgs. All right, here we go. Right now, as you listen to the pod, the multi actually isn't on, Morgs. No, it is not. So we usually have a pre-game meeting, the multi's on, and we go live. We have not discussed any of these leagues or football topics. No. It's raw, it's live, and it's unfiltered, Lewis. We will craft our very best attempt at turning $10 into 100K, betting on the round 22 of the AFL.
And again, want to get some feedback on this, Das. We wanted to voice a little bit more of the discussion that usually goes on behind the scenes.
Yep.
So if we present a leg in the pre-game meeting, if I was to do it and Jev and Das don't like it, okay, you're not hearing that discussion. You're only getting the final product.
Yep.
So we wanted to bring you in behind the fourth wall. Again, if you say next week, just give us the fucking bells and whistles and can this, we'll do that. But hey, we're mixing it up. I also wanted to mention the 2-5-10s, Das.
Nice.
Do you want to go or do you want me to?
You go.
So we got some feedback last week and in the month prior to that we want to get some more smaller multis. Obviously, we're giving out a 10 or 100K.
Yeah, we are.
We don't give it too many smaller multis.
Yep.
So we have gone out of our way this week, Das. So you and I both have a $2 multi or a $2 leg, okay? It can be either.
Yep.
That you love in one game.
Yep.
A $5 leg, so paying at least $5
Yep.
in one of the games, and a $10.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to get at least 6 multis, 2 2s, 2 5s, 2 10s throughout this. And then hopefully when we have our little after game meeting, which will be part of the pod, we'll go away, we'll collate the data, and we'll come back with a 100K multi.
Nice. Sounds good. Morgs, let's kick us off. So Richmond, St Kilda. So Richmond have lost 16 of its last 18 matches when playing at a rest disadvantage, but the underdog has covered the line in each of St Kilda's last 6 matches.
Okay.
So I just want to say, when I think of these two sides, I just think of wherever it's been playing. If it's at Marvel, the Saints win. If it's at the MCG, the Tigers win.
Yep.
So the last 5 times that's happened.
Okay,
I remember in 2017, we're in Europe. We just finished South Croatia. We got a room to ourselves. That's the year the Tigers won the flag. And they were smashing sides. and the Saints pulled their pants down at Marvel. They beat them by like 60 points, and it was so out of the box. So I went to look. I was like, I swear these two sides, whoever the home team is, and that's been true the last 5 times. So apart from if we take out the game at Norwood this year because it was no one's actual home game. So is there anything that you like in this game?
Yeah, so I'm heading to Big Jados Short for 20 disposals, $1.36. Our friends at StatMate think that 25 is Jaden Short's favourite number. Okay, the Tigers defender, he's had that exactly in 4 of his last 5 at the G. Okay, so he's 250 for 25. But I reckon when we come together, I'll just take him for 20 in the 100K. He's 100% for 20 against the Saints in his last 8 meetings, and he loves the G, as I've said. So it looks like a good early tick. It's going to be $1.36 for 20. I think that goes in.
Yeah, I do like that. Now, Morgs, I love this leg. So we always say, if you're not hot, you do. So when I looked at this, it's like seeing when we do the NFL season, when you see a gun NFL wide receiver, it gets to week 6 and they haven't scored a touchdown yet.
Oh, they're so due.
So you know what's coming.
Yes.
So Nasiah Wanganeen-Miller for a snag at the MCG is $1.50.
Yep.
So implied this should be $8 because he's only kicked 1 snag in his 8 games at the MCG.
Makes sense.
With his recent form, being on the biggest stage and against Richmond, who aren't the best opponent, can you not see him just running wild and kicking a snag?
No, I can. Definitely on the G.
The MCG. So he kicked 1 in the final, I believe, against the Giants.
Yep.
But 1 in 8 games, and the way that he's playing at the moment, he's 100% kicking a goal, is he not?
Well, my only scared is, and obviously we work with the bookies, but we'll always be willing. I think $1.50 is a little short.
Well, remember, he's in contract or he is not signed. The better he plays every single week, it's money up, 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 up.
Yeah, I agree. I just think, I think $1.50 is a little unfair from PointsBet. We'll have to have a word to him about that. But I think, if I was getting $1.90, I'd go, definitely. Based on the form, I don't know.
Well, I still like it. Morgs, I've actually got a little 2-bucker here for you. I've got a $2 multi, Richmond Saints. I've got Nas for a snag at $1.50.
Perfect.
And then I've got Sinclair for 25 at $1.42. We're getting $2.25 for that.
That's a good little
first little starter. Get it, fill it up, and then we move on.
Yeah, I like it.
As I said, it should be a fun game.
Look, I come across scared, but we'll have a chat and we'll come back.
All right, Brisbane, Sydney Morgs. So Brisbane have won each of its last 5 games against the Swans.
Yep.
So Jev, when he sees Brisbane, he just sort of starts to curl up. So each of the last 5 grand final rematches have gone under the total match points.
Great start.
Which is 168. So that's $1.88, whether you want to fill with that. Yep. And Brisbane has won the first half in each of its last 6 home matches. So it's about $1.30. So if you love the way that they start, then you punch them in for that. Is there anything you like in this game?
Do you happen to know the line in this game?
Yeah, 168.
No.
The actual line. I can get it while you talk.
1 eternity later.
Line, it's huge. Brisbane minus 25.5.
Oh, see, I actually wouldn't mind gobbling that up. I think
the Swans. Brisbane, you like the...
I have a feeling, but I'm looking towards Jasper Fletcher for 20 disposal to $1.48. Yep. I backed him last week in the personals, even though the form showed him just falling off. However, he saluted the boy. He had 22 against the Pies, and the form is there. His last Baker's month, he's had 23, 19, 22, 24, 20, and 22 since round 3. He's only missed this 3 times. Okay, so for $1.48, I think it's really nice. $1.48, 20 disposals. I think this could be a bit of a drumming.
You reckon?
Yeah. What are your early thoughts? You like the Swans?
No, I think Brisbane win, but like 25.5 is a pretty big line. No Lockie Neal now.
Yeah.
I think Dobe might come in because...
You reckon 25 points is a lot?
Yeah. I don't know. I do. I think 25.
No, that's so fair.
Just I know the way the Swans... I think the Swans really want to run out the year.
No.
Do you not?
Yeah, I just think...
I'm sure Jev would swallow the line at 25.
Oh, yeah, if he wants to, I'll have a bet with him.
Yeah, please do. I'd love to see that.
You got any bets?
I do. I've got leg of the week, I think.
Okay.
This man is more consistent than you taking an instant shit after an instant coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So this leg is the Dustin Poirier of legs. Incredible form until the championship fight. All right, I've got one here for you. Errol Goulden for a snag, paying $2.50.
Wow.
Errol Goulden for 1 snag at $2.50. His last 5 games against the Lions, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 0 in the grand final, where he played shit. Everyone played shit. He's kicked 4 goals in his last 5 games, and he's 100% in his last 3 games at the Gabba, averaging 2 a game. For 1 snag, we're getting $2.50.
Stop it.
How much is that?
I love it so much.
It's just an early game. Do you reckon they'll make the 100K?
I think it will, because can I give you my $2 of the week? Errol Goulden $2.50. All of his previous 3 at the Gabba, he's 4 of his last 5.
Nice.
I think that has to go in now,
Yeah, it
does.
has to.
So is that your $2? Is that your $2? No, you just like the leg.
Yeah, you've got this
That
game.
is mine. So that is going in. My $2 leg is not a multi. It is just 1 leg, Errol for 1 goal.
I love that. Now, sorry, you go.
I got 1 more leg. Do you have any more legs?
No, go.
Isaac Heaney anytime, $1.29. Okay, now this excites me, and I'll tell you why. I think Dunkley will go to Heaney.
Mm?
And what do you think that means?
No touches. He'll put him deep.
We're going the cage.
Nice.
He's kicked a goal against the Lions in every game bar 1 since 2019. He's kicked a goal in all bar 2 since round 4 this year. The form is kind of scary, to be honest. I'm stoked with $1.29, and I'd be shocked, as I said, shocked if Dunkley doesn't go to him and they wander down deep into the cage.
I reckon their defense will just hold up really well. I'm excited to watch the Lions, just what they do at home. Now, I do have a discussion for you. So, Brodie Grundy, Jeff put this on our radar. So he scored 61 out of a possible 70 coaches' votes in the last 7 rounds.
That is a great stat.
So let's have a look at that. So that's roughly 5 to 6 best-ons, because I think that's what he's had.
You need 10.
So I just want to know, so when we live bet Brownlow night, how many of these coaches' votes convert into Brownlow votes? On Brownlow night?
Definitely one to watch.
You can't see him getting 6 games in a row where he's best on.
No, definitely not.
Can you not?
No. I think it's a really good call.
So when we go to bet on all the live rounds, he will come in as favourite. I think we have to push other people around because other people are going to be at $2s and $3s. I just can't see him getting 5 best-ons in a row.
I absolutely love this from you. When we have the whiteboard up, we need to shade it in for whatever the rounds are to look elsewhere. I absolutely love that.
So I just want to know, and we're going to bookmark this. We're going to come back to this. I want to know how many coaches' votes actually convert into Brownlow votes for Brodie Grundy, because I just think it's an interesting topic come the end of the year.
I couldn't agree more.
It's going to be really interesting.
We cannot forget that Brownlow night.
No, we won't. I've got a pencil marked in. Saturday night, we'll be here, Morgs.
Final.
Carlton Gold Coast. Gold Coast head-to-head. So Carlton have lost each of its last 7 night matches at Marvel.
Boy.
It's meant to be a home fucking stadium. We've lost our last 7. Each of the last 4 night matches between Carlton and Gold Coast have gone under the total match points. The home team has covered the line in each of Gold Coast's last 4 matches. So Carlton plus 29.5.
Yep.
Morgs, anything you like in this?
Well, again, I'm liking that Gold Coast line. I think this could get ugly. I almost can't believe what I'm about to say here, though, Das.
Tell me.
But I bet with my head, not my heart.
You can knob.
I like the look of Blake Acres for 15. $1.22. Listen to his form against the Suns. 22, 27, 22, 17, 23, and 26 since 2019. No under there. He's 4 from 5 on his last Baker's month for 15.
Yep.
But I think it's time. I think he's auditioning.
Okay.
I think it looks like he's out the door.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I think he goes one or two ways. So he's either going to go into his shell or he's going to have to start showing teams what he can do, and I think that's going to get a little bit hungrier. We know he's a bit of a front runner already, but I think 15 is the way to go. $1.22. As I said, I can't really believe that I'm saying I like that, but head, not heart.
You know what kills me? He's out the door.
Yep.
Josh Kennedy. Matt Kennedy's at the Dogs.
Yep.
You're Jack Martin at Geelong. DeConing potentially going to St Kilda. Matt Owies is at West Coast. Charlie potentially the Gold Coast. And Jack Silvani to Collingwood.
Yep.
Like, we had all the pieces there. We made a prelim in 2023.
Lockie Henderson to Geelong.
Yeah. What a player.
Still ruining from it.
From Brisbane, of course. So, I just wanted to have a look at when I wanted to cross these bets.
Yeah, please.
Round 21, 2021 was the last time the Suns beat the Blues at Marvel.
Okay.
Which was, they won by 19 points. So I just wanted to have a look at some players where their stats crossed over.
Please.
The players that are still there. So, Tuke Miller, he had 34 and 2.
Okay.
So for 30, he's 350. For 2, he's $4, but I just like him for a single. So he's kicked a goal at Marvel 4 out of his last 5 games, which I think is huge. Now, had to put Lockie Weller in this one. There was our stat mate, Hugh Mai, with Bailey Humphrey. He's 100% in his career against the Blues. So he's played the Blues 3 times, kicked a goal in each one of them. He's paying $2.70. Okay. I just feel with these stats, it's like, because he hasn't kicked a goal since round 5. How much can you just see him coming down the wing, kicking a goal at $2.70? Also, Braden Fiorini kicked a goal that game. He's paying $2.90 for a snag.
Yep.
And he's kicked 3 goals. He's kicked a goal in 3 of his last 5 games.
Okay. So I like that a lot.
It's a heap. Now, we're looking at the Bear. We're looking for his celebration. We asked him.
Yes, the headphones. Yeah, absolutely.
On air with Bear. Now, I just wanted to ask you, with Michael Voss, so no one's safe, are they not? So we all thought the Goodie was going to go at the end of the year.
No one's safe.
Is Vossick, if he loses this badly, can he get sacked?
No, I've decided he's staying. Yeah,
So
I've made my mind up. Irrelevant of they're not doing the coach unless a coach approaches them like maybe a horse. I think I've decided that I think Voss is safe for 1 to 2 more years.
Yeah.
And Graham Wright will just say, "This is your last chance. What do you need? What are we looking at?" He'll probably make some calls to himself, not even asking Vossi. But yeah, I've decided Vossi's safe.
Do you have any more bets in this?
I do. I also wanted to say as well, we always talk about, we look at stats and we look at venue and against the opposition. I'm starting to throw out the idea of verse opposition. And I think venue is far more important because I thought about it when we were playing junior footy, Das. I played horrendously at home. I hated our home ground at Morty Bray.
Hated red shorts.
I hated Morty Bray.
Wow.
I hated whenever I played well, I was away.
Nice.
And I think that's something to say. I'd love people to send in. Did you play better at home or away? What do you think you were?
I don't know.
No, you play better at home. No, it's a good pod. But yeah, I just think it makes sense.
Don't give a shout out. Jacko Boland played well away at St. Peter's.
100%.
Kicked 11 that game. 5 in the first, Jacko.
But because Bailey did say he hated playing at Marvel, and I just found that really interesting. He just doesn't feel comfortable at Marvel.
It's a shit venue.
Makes sense. So give me George Hewitt. It was a Statmate banger of the week.
Okay.
Curious George, 25 disposals, $1.74. He averages 28.6 in his last 5 at Marvel.
Yep.
He's hit 25 plus in 4 of those. So again, it's a bit of a boring leg, but I think it would be silly not to have a look at that. And then Big Brados Fiorini, as you said, for a snag. I didn't mind him for 20 disposals, $1.27. We dropped him out of his 15 price, just wasn't enough. But now he's put together a really good month. 20, 21, 28, 32, 24. Notice that's a Baker's month. That was 5. And that's enough for me to take 20. He's your man, the smooth mover, Big Brados.
I love it. Morgs, I've got a $5 multi here. Gold Coast Carlton. I'm actually going to take a couple of your legs. So
Please.
I'm going to tease with a couple. Blake Acres for 20. He's had it 4 over his last 5 times against the Suns. He's had it 15. So Blake Acres for 20. George Hewitt for 20.
Yep.
Tease him down. Tuke Miller for 20. And also going to go Bailey Humphrey for 2. Bear in the square. Bear bubble. That's $5.75. That's a little 4-legger.
That is a nice really,
I love that 4-legger. That is Carlton Gold Coast. Your little $5. Fill yourself up. Then we go to the next game. So the last Saturday night game. Port Adelaide and the Dockers. So the under total match points, 166.5. Each of the last 4 matches between Port and Freo have gone under the total match points, and Port Adelaide plus 27.5. Fremantle have failed to cover the line in each of its last 4 matches against opponents that were ranked lower than them on the ladder. So they seem to play down to the bad side.
Sure.
They seem to keep them in at plus 27.5. Is there anything that you like in this one?
Again, I seem to be liking the favourites. I like the idea of gobbling up those points.
Nice.
I'd have to get something in the ramble.
Yeah.
Daz, it's my $5 of the week. So do you want me to hit you with all 4 5 legs?
Go.
Okay, so give me Shy Bolton for 15 disposals, $1.22. First leg, 11 games straight against Port. He's had 15 or more. The stats are there. He's 11 from his last 12 for the season. He's also had 10 on the trot at Adelaide Oval. So loved Adelaide Oval, $1.22 for 15. Geordie Clark, your man, 20 disposals, $1.22. We just have to take him. Basically gets 20 every week. He's had 30 and 21 his last 2 outings at Adelaide Oval. It's a great leg. Statmate banger of the week from last week, or coming up, into this week. George Michiadis for 2+.
Yardies.
$1.69, the shining light of Port season. He's kicked 51 goals on the season. He's had 2 goals in all but 4. He's kicked 2 goals in all... He's kicked 2 goals in all of his last 4 matches against Freo. He's kicked 13 the last Baker's month. Round 11 this year, they play the Dockers. He kicked 3. Form is great. Kane Farrell, 20. I think Connor Rosie might not play.
Yep.
So $1.69 is an unbelievable price. Connor Rosie's still listed, so we're getting the inflated price. As soon as he goes out, down he goes.
Nice.
100% his last month for 20. 100% his last 4 at Adelaide Oval. Has to go in. Rounding out Freo to win. Simply must win for Freo.
Big numbers here, guys.
Nothing on the line for Port. He's putting fucking lolly teeth in his gob. I had a little prop gag, but I ate all my props. $1.20 you can get from them. So that 5-legger, Geordie Clark for 20, Shy Bolton for 15, Mitch Georgiadis for 2, Farrell for 20, Freo win, $5.25, and I'd be shocked if all that 5 didn't go on the 100K.
That's smart. Or they'll all weren't ticked off by half time. That's a big multi, Morgs.
It is.
I like it.
It feels really nice.
Now, Morgs, I don't give a toss.
Okay.
When I go to the barber, he says, sit down and give me the goss. When we finish this segment, I usually say, boss. With kicking 22 goals in the last 10 games, give me Patrick Voss. He's kicked 9 out of his last 10 games. He's kicked a snag, $1.18. So he kicked 2 his last 3 games against Port.
Yep.
So I absolutely love this. He's just kicking bags.
He is.
He's kicking
His
bags.
confidence is up.
He's cementing his spot in the side. Now, can I just say,
please,
with 2 teams that have so much potential, they have the worst jumpers in the AFL.
Freo?
Both of them.
Okay.
They're fucked. Go back to your old colours.
Oh, you're saying the jumpers have potential?
Both of them.
Yeah, agreed.
The old Port Adelaide jumpers are awesome. The old Freo ones are awesome. Right now, they are both easily, hands down, the worst jumpers in the league.
And little short gripe, they apparently wore a retro jersey last week. There was no green or red.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
I genuinely would wish I was blind when this game is on.
Whoa.
Honestly. Conjunctivitis.
Conjunctivitis.
Yes, 100%. Like, just get rid of it.
That's fair. I just want to note too, I'm taking Freo the minus 27.5. I'm going to let you know what it adds up to later on.
Okay. Mate, that's a big point market. Then we get into a Morgs, Giants and North Melbourne. So I'll got one for you. So the Giants are paying head-to-head $1.05.
Yep.
North Melbourne have lost each of its last 45 matches when playing at a rest disadvantage. When they're stretched thin for sleep, they're weak as piss. They are so bad.
Same, to be honest.
Sack Sonia Hood. Thoughts?
Don't know enough about
Clarko,
it. Sure.
sack him.
On the hot seat, you reckon?
Sack him.
Clarko, do you reckon he has the confidence in this list?
No.
I don't think so either. I think he knows it. But
Or Jevsman Dersma.
But he's a proud man.
Who do you like?
Don't know if you listen to Toby Green, Jevy's show. Toby Green, TFG Tuesdays. Jevy not on it, obviously in Europe. But he, the captain, sounds primed to have I'm talking 4 and 20 vibes. He was spewing, and the fact that he had to watch it and they got absolutely pumped against the Dogs.
Yeah.
He is on, as I said, 4 and 20 watch. But I'm liking the 15 disposal, so it's $1.30 for 2 goals, which wasn't great. I had a quick look, $2.15 for 3 goals, which is actually pretty juicy, but still probably slightly short for that 3 for the 100K multi. So I'm going with the 15 disposals, $1.48. I just think this stacks up. 16, 16, 24, and 21 are his last 4 against the Kangas. So the form is there against that side. Again, I'm sort of devaluing that a little bit, but it's good enough for me to convince myself that hits.
Well, I might piggyback on the back of you, Morgs. Giving the man a Monica. The mayor.
Oh, yeah.
They don't call it Monica over. They call it the Greens office. When Toby plays a Monica, the scoreboard starts saying Toby Green 2 goals.
Yep.
When he checks in with security, they just say, hey, mate, come on in. You ready to kick some bags? Hey, this man is ready to go nuts. Even the boundary umpires call him boss when he rocks up. Mate, Toby Green for 2 goals at $1.33. This should already be paying out. So he didn't kick a goal last time he was at the Oval against Port Adelaide. But his previous 10 games, he's kicked 28 goals.
Yes.
He's averaging 2.8 fucking snags a game.
That's awesome.
That's 2 trips to Bunnings in a day.
Yeah, that's at least
2.8 a game.
Love it.
Especially coming in, they have to win this game, Morgs.
And Jesse Hogan banged up.
Yeah.
So his foot's cooked. Obviously my man, Cabman. But yeah, I agree. That's awesome. So we're looking at least 2 and 15 club.
Surely you got something on Cadman.
No Cabman this week.
No Cadman?
No. Do you know what happened? I spent too long worrying about the ups and downs from the public, which we're going to be talking about in the ramble. But no Cabman this week.
You don't want Cadman?
No, I was nervous about it being back in the show, and I absolutely dogged it.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was excited for it.
I know. I might do maybe we'll work something out. We'll work something out that might happen on the day.
I really want Cadman. All right, Morgs, I've got another $5 here for you.
Yep.
So the Giants and North Melbourne. So the Mayor of Monica, Toby Green, 2 goals. As I say, he's kicked 28 in total over his last 11 games there.
Yep.
Callum Brown for 2. His last 2 times he's played North Melbourne, he's kicked 3 and 2, so he's in. And then I got Lockie Whitfield, Lockie Ash, and Tom Green for 25. That pays $5.75.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Just
That's
5
really nice.
legs. The 2 boys up 4 to kick 2, and all the midfielders just get a lick of the ice cream, and Lockie Ash on the back end. And then we get into it, Morgs. Melbourne, Western Bulldogs. Is there anything you like in this one?
Yeah, so this is my 10 bucker of the week, Das. Western Bulldogs versus Melbourne, $10 multi. This is to the bank, all right? I'm just going to hit you with it hard. Riley West for 2. Christian Petrarca for 25. Our man, the milkshake, Jake Melksham for 1.
Yep.
Marcus Bontempelli for 25. Ed Richards for 25. Gets you $10.50. That is just a good, solid multi, which I'd expect to pay about $5. Gets you back $10.50 for your money.
Yep.
Do you not like any leg there?
No, I like them all.
It's an incredible leg. And again, I'm going to be pushing for all 5 of those in the 100K multi.
So I've got here, Melbourne, the line, I'm sure it's going to come in. So Melbourne plus 25.5. The home team has covered the line in each of the last 6 matches between Melbourne and the Western Bulldogs. Now, I can tell you this right now. This is an exclusive.
Oh, please.
You're going to get the coach sacking tax. So you're going to get Melbourne to come out.
Okay.
Melbourne plus 25.5. I think they're going to try and have a crack. Now, I think I found my favourite bet. It happens every single year.
Yep.
So the Dogs do not man up on Christian Petrarca. They do not. So the year that they won the flag, so in 2021, in round 19, Morgs, in 2021, he had 31 and 1. Then in the grand final, he won the Norm Smith, had 39 and 2. They then opened the season the next year on a Wednesday night.
Yep.
And he had 38 and 2.
Okay.
His last 3 after that, 24, 30, and 29 and 1. So I absolutely love him for 25 touches at $1.90, and I also love him for a snag at $1.56. So he's kicked a goal his last 2 weeks. So you know he's in form. You know he's on song. But Christian Petrarca, they put 0 time into him, and I'm looking for him, Oliver, Viney, to all step up in this game and bet on it. Because I still don't think they're going to win the game.
Yep.
But you always get the coaching sack tax.
So I got a question for you.
right.
How immediate is that boost, that coach tax?
Now, we'll Yeah, go.
Melbourne first goal, $4. Melbourne behind to be first score, $4.
So just Melbourne to score the first goal is $4.
So a goal is 4 or a behind is 4. And then you got Dogs goal at $2.90, Dogs behind at $3.60. But if we go that immediate energy, 2 units, 1 unit on goal, 1 unit on behind for the Ds.
I think we take the Ds.
Watch this cash. Absolutely. 4-1 for our cash.
I think we have to take the Ds.
I couldn't agree more.
Also, each of the last 7 games between these two have gone over the total match points.
Over.
So you think that there's going to be points in this one. MCG.
Yeah, well, the Dogs don't defend.
Well, the thing is with this, the Dogs are going to have to actually have a crack.
Yep.
Because they don't play a heap of games at the MCG. Again, dress rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
This is their one where you want to play the back end of the year. We know what happened last year because obviously they play most of their games at Marvel. Then by the time they got to the MCG, the Hawks played most of their game there. They almost swallowed them, didn't they?
They did.
That first final. So
They did.
they just fucking ate them like you ate your fucking lollies.
Hey, I need to say another thing. I'm taking another favourite. I'm taking the 25.5 again. The Dogs.
Minus 25.5.
So far I've got the Dogs minus 25.5, Freo minus 27.5 against Port Adelaide at Adelaide, and then Lions minus 25.5.
So you're just backing that this season's still going to be shit.
Well, again, just good teams beat bad teams.
Yeah, they do. Speaking of good teams beat bad teams,
put that on a shirt.
West Coast versus Adelaide.
Oh, step right up.
They're paying $1.02.
Oh,
Adelaide.
far out.
Geelong are paying $1.01. You can't. Can we have that multi and put 1,000 on it just for the shits?
I actually worked it out. So $1.01.
Yeah.
You would be better off, like statistically, if you put $15 in a comeback account, within a month, you'll have a better return than betting on the Crows.
Yeah, nice.
That stands for Jez Cameron to kick 1. It stands for a lot of things.
Yeah, you just back it, Morgs. Who do you like in this one?
Oh, I'm unhinged here, Dars, but I'm salivating at the thought of this game. Not because it's the Batchies game. It'll be a doggy's breakfast. But it is a betting opportunity that comes around twice a year, Dars. Yep. Mitch Hinge for 20 disposals. All right? I said I was unhinged. I'm un-Mitch hinged. I'm going rogue. Alir Ali last week was the one. Okay, 15, and it went in.
Bad
he
leg.
had 13. No, but that is a good leg. Okay,
yeah,
there's
right.
good legs and stiff legs. That's a good leg. We have to take some risk. Okay, this price is even better. The form is just as good. 21, 18, 23, 24, and 20 is his last 5 against the Eagles. That 20 was in round 11 this season.
Yep.
So the form is there against that side. For 15 disposals is $1.67, which is food for thought, no doubt. But $4.30 for the 20 Dars.
$4.30?
It is going to be a drumming.
Mitch Hinge is $4.30.
He's $4.30. He's had it 4 times.
Is that come in or is that still up?
No, this is live. It will. Call in if you like, because it's going to absolutely drum in.
Oh, wait, and that's the last game.
Well, yet to do the 100K multi.
We have to put that in.
Agreed. I got some more gas.
Yeah, go.
I said I'm unhinged.
Go.
Okay. Laird for 25 disposals.
Yeah, I love him.
$2.50. Okay, not as big, but insane.
Yeah.
This could be a 35 disposal league if we really wanted to get saucy. 36, 34, 33, 36, 34, 37, 31, and 27 is his history against the Eagles. A lot of numbers I know, but they're all above. 27, 36, 36, 37, 25, and 27 is his form at Optus Stadium.
That's fucked.
Are you getting this?
Yes.
21, 22, 23, 24, his last 4.
Okay.
They're all under, but they weren't against the Eagles.
No, they weren't.
We can get him for $1.40 for 20.
Nah.
Okay, that is a great leg. $1.40 is really nice.
Fucking go up.
Okay, one more.
Grow up.
One more.
I
fear this bloke won't play.
All right.
So it's one to watch. Maybe we leave it out on that notion.
All right.
But I think in the personals, we're going to jump all over him, especially in the Discord.
Who?
Tex Walker for 15, $3.50.
I thought meant 15 snags. I was like, fuck.
22, 5. Okay, something went awry there.
Yeah.
21, 21, and 16 is his last 5 against the Eagles.
Right.
The form is there. Tex, Fogg, and Thilsh.
Well, he kicked 11 when he had to, the year he just lost to Coleman, didn't he? Back into last year or 2 years ago?
Correct. That's 11 kicks.
Yeah.
So we're nearly there. Tex, Fogg, and Thilthorpe should kick 15 between them. We probably need to get a market there. Might be something we do. But I think, he's averaging 13 on the season. Again, the ball is going to be down there.
No, I like
we used this for Alir last week. We said the ball will be down there. How god dang it was. But 15 disposals for Tex, 350. Oh, I'll find out what that page. Hinge 20, Laird 25, Tex 15. Honestly, we'll feed your family for fortnights to come.
I like it, Morgs. So let's get back into this. So The overs hit 7 out of the last 8 times. So $1.88. I think there's going to be points in this.
Agreed.
West Coast, like North Melbourne, absolutely dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
They've lost each of its last 20 matches to a team on a winning streak, which means you win 2 in a row.
Yes.
If a team's won 2 in a row, they've lost their last 20. Now,
Thank you.
the first thing when I think of this game, Morgs, and it's surprising because we have so many young listeners, but if you guys want to go back, the 2006 prelim, West Coast and Adelaide, one of the all-time games. Adelaide led all day. So West Coast obviously went on to win the grand final. They were up by 17 at quarter time, 22 at halftime, 8 at three-quarter time, and then the Eagles run over the top by 10 points. They kicked 37-19 in that last quarter. But how's this by the big Eagles? All the young kids, if you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. Judd finished with 29, Cousins 27-1, Cox with 27, Kerr with 25-1, and Embley had 24-2 and went on to win the Norm the next week. So any young kids, West Coast, Adelaide, this actually used to be a great rivalry, but now West Coast are just absolutely dog shit.
Cheeks.
Absolutely cheeks. But Morgs, I've actually got a $10 multi here for the Batches game. West Coast, Adelaide. So the Crows are rolling, so I'm just backing the guys to keep their form. So Riley Thilthorpe for 3. He's kicked 15 in his last 4, and he's kicked 3 the last time he played at Optus.
Yep.
So I love it. He's in. Isaac Rankin kicked 3 last week. I can see him sitting forward, and he's a flat track bully. He can run all over him. And then Jordan Dawson. He's kicked 4 goals in his last 2 games against the Eagles, and he's kicked 6 goals in his last 4 games. He's the captain. If he goes over, he'll play for a bit. He'll sit forward. That pays $10.64, but I'm sure after reading this out, it's going to get absolutely punched in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was thinking about that the other day. I think we need to jump on Anderson and Dawson. I think we said it on the roast. I think we have to. $1.60 for Dacos is disrespectful to the rest of the league.
100%. All right, Lewis, the games are previewed. Coming up on the other side of the break, we are officially going to read out the 100K multi. We got the world famous ramble, first goal glory. Ooh, brother.
Just while it's fresh in my mind, was looking at the lines because I know we're really interested in it. The 61.5, but the Crows have a percentage of 144. So do you think that affects how they play late in the game in terms of really pressing? They probably don't need the percentage. The line is 61.5. Would you take the line or the plus 61 for the Eagles?
Oh, I'll take the favourite.
Yeah, again, we're adding it in.
Oh, well, we've sat down. For you, no time has passed, but me and Morgs have been at work. Here we go. This is a multi with some legs that we might not always put in, but it's in this week's multi because it's me and you and we think a little bit different. Here we go.
Yes.
The round 22 100K multi, 20 legs. $10,641.95 is pays, Morgs.
Should be noted we didn't even use the full 22.
Didn't even use the full 22.
Didn't need it.
Jaden Shaw 20, Jack Sinclair 25, and Nasai Wang and E. Miller for a goal.
Great start.
Tick.
Should be noted too, Das. Didn't use the full 22 legs. Got 2 to spare here. Give us the rundown here.
Come on, here we go. The best 20-leg multi in all of the landmarks. Jaden Short for 20. Jack Sinclair 25, and Nasai Wang and E. Miller for a snag.
Tick.
Brisbane to win just head-to-head. Errol Goulden for a snag and Isaac Heaney for a snag. We think if Dunkley goes to him, he's going to be in the cage. Bailey Humphrey, our man, for 2. George Hill for 20. Pat Voss for 2. Kane Farrell for 15. Shai Bolton for 15. Toby Green made it for 2 and 15. Petrarca for 25 and 1. Jakey Milkshake for a snag. And you, Riley West for 2. Then we got Mitch Hinch for 20 at 4.20
Get out of it.
Phil Thorpe for 2. Fogarty for 2. We got $9.40 on this to win $100,000. $34.34.
So what I like about it is we usually try and just get to that last game. I like in every game we've sort of got that one to get that hurdle over, and then we're away and there's value to be had. And I'm that confident in Mitch Hinge for 20.
Yep. So am I. All right, it's now time for the world famous ramble.
Play my ringtone.
Get that music on. Now, more.
We've been rambling for an hour.
This week they've been calling me Hock Thomas.
Reason being?
I've been pretty much told to wear me hockers for 3 weeks straight. Wake out of bed, wear your hockers.
Perfect.
So I've just got them strapped on. So we're going to take them to Geelong with us.
Yes.
We're taking them to Marvel.
Correct.
Jason Hockemanis, they call me.
The Hockenspiel.
Yeah, the Hockenspiel. That's good. Now, Thursday night, Morgs. Thursday night.
I'm fired up.
Who do you like in this one?
Well, we ummed and ahed.
Mm-hmm.
We've agreed on the Hawks line, 7.5.
Yep.
Reason being, Das?
They have covered the line in each of its last 7 home matches against Collingwood. So we like that $1.89.
Yeah, it stacks up. I think obviously the home ground
Stacks up.
$7.50. I got a bet here for you. So we crashed our heads together rather than sort of mumbling away and finding it. We've crashed our heads together, and this feels really nice. $7.50 price for a Thursday night.
Yeah.
The Hawks plus 7.5.
Yep.
Would love to know in the comments if you do feel Hawks are good with 7.5 or you think it gets blown out. But it's a must win for Hawthorn, really.
Well, must keep it close for us.
Correct. Jack Ginnivan anytime.
Always plays well.
Tim Membry anytime.
Love it.
Nick Watson 1.
Whiz.
Pendle's 20.
Love it.
And Massimo D'Ambrosio for 15. Form says 20, just took him for 15.
$7.50.
I think that's an awesome
This
bet.
is a casher on a Thursday night.
Absolutely.
Now, I feel if you're a fan of either side,
Yes.
you don't want to go to this game.
Yeah, it's a great call.
You don't want to go to this game.
But by the same token, that's what makes you want to go.
Yeah. If you're a Collingwood fan, you lose this game. The train
For sure.
home is shit. If you're a Hawks fan and you go to this game, the train home is shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, especially what it means. Like, yeah, you go get your Hollywood pizza. You go get your Deal 11, which is on us. Make sure you use code 100K when you go. You get a free can of Coke, Hollywood pizza.
Not happening
But
yet.
that would be it's just, as you said, if you win, you're fucking stoked. But if you are a fan of either side, you don't want to go to this game. You want to watch this from the couch and just hope you win.
I'll tell you why I want to go to this game, and it's the 2 goals markets.
We are not going to this game.
There is only 2 players under $2 to kick 2 goals in this game, Das.
Who?
Jack Gunston, Statmate Stat of the Week. Jack Gunston, incredible season, continues after a bag of 4. Returns to the G where he's kicked 2 in 6 of his last 7. Great stat. He's $1.69. Jimmy Elliott, $1.77. Probably rightfully so.
Yep.
Then we get into 2s. Myercheck, Ginnivan, McStay, all in the 2s. Let's go a little bit deeper though.
Myercheck was on the profit propeller last week.
Yeah, and Costa Boys kick
Dog
1, goal
them.
1. But
Bad
not
luck.
his fault. That's on them. For 2 though, Hoskin Elliott, he's kicked 2 once in the last. Jarman Impey again at 9. Jack Crisp at 9.50.
Hoskin Elliott didn't make the acronyms.
No, Will Hoskin Elliott. No, he didn't.
Or WHE. Great acronym.
I was going to say Oleg Markov, and I just couldn't even paint a picture.
Oleg.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
So yeah, there's going to be goals here kicked us. Well, we go on this game? Probably not.
No, definitely, because we go on Friday. So let's
Correct.
kick us off. First goal glory. So for anyone that doesn't know, me, Jev and Morgs, we take we pick a goal scorer for either side. We take their price point for the first goal. We take them for the first half and the second half. If they kick it, we turn their price into points. Whoever has the least amount of points after the prelim final weekend, which will be the last Friday night of the season, then has to go to a bowling alley. They can't leave till they hit 100 strikes. Current leaderboard. So I'll go through. So Jev had Aaron Norton 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Round 20, it's $7. He kicked the first in both halves.
Back to
so
back.
he gets 14 points.
It's the second time Jev's done that this season.
Fucking dog. I finally got on the board.
Thank God.
Jesse Hogan kicked the first against the Swans. $9, round 20. So current totals. Dobe, third on 9. Morgs, second on 26. And Jev winning on 40, I believe.
Yep. Going to be tough to catch Jev, but tell you what, you only need one good win and away, and it's interesting.
So I've got all the leagues for this week. So Jev has taken Peter Wright at 16. Sean Manor at 11.
Manor's good.
Morgs, you've got Stengel at 10.
Good.
I think you meant to say Archie Perkins, but you said Archie Roberts, so we're going to stick with it.
Matt
$41. He'll be playing back pocket. And then I've got Archer May and Brad Close.
Good bets.
So Archer May, 21. At least he plays forward for the Bombers. And then Brad Close at 16, Bradley.
Can we mention Jeremy Cameron? I would love to get a stat on this, and I will have to do this week. He's $4.50 to kick the first.
I think he does.
That is outrageous.
I was going to take him.
Yeah, I know. We've probably left him, which is silly. But again, $4.50 is just not going to cut the mustard.
Nah.
But the respect that they're giving him is unbelievable. And again, you and I both said it in the meeting. He probably kicks it.
He 100% he kicks it. Kicks the first game. Honest opinion, how many goals do you think he actually kicks?
I honestly think, and I think we'll know at quarter time whether they're taking this as seriously as we are. But I honestly think 12 is the number.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't. We'll be there.
Yep.
Signs, ticking them off.
Sealed delivered.
I forgot to say, I couldn't leave the pod without saying this.
Thank
My
you.
favourite leg of the week, I forgot to mention it. I'm backing my man at home. He's 100% in his career at Optus Stadium to kick a snag. He's played there 2 times and kicked 3 goals. Job Shanahan,
Yes,
$1.71.
Tobias.
So I was so confident in this.
Yep.
If he does not kick a goal, I'm changing my name next week to Job.
100K Job.
100K Job for the week.
Awesome.
Job Shanahan is 100% kicking a goal, or else I'm changing my name to Job. Now, I have a multi here for us, Morgs. Friday night.
Yes, we crashed our heads together.
Everyone's looking over here?
Yep.
Everyone's looking up here? What are they doing over here?
Oh, magic.
Everyone's looking over here? Yeah? Feed in the mouth, fondle the balls. Who's looking over there? No one. So we got Shannon Neal for 3,
yes.
Tyson Stengel for 2,
yep.
Jack Martin for 2. That's $5.
That's a ripper.
Everyone's looking over here.
Yep.
Shannon Neal kicked 3 in about 2 minutes.
Yes.
Jack Martin kicked 4 goals in 5 minutes, the shortest time ever. Quickest player to ever kick 4 goals.
That's a great start.
And then Tyson Stengel kicked 2. He'll kick 2 again.
Absolutely. He'll kick the first.
There's going to be 35 goals kicked in this game.
I just hope
by Geelong.
I hope we haven't pressed this up too much and it's a letdown, but I think it's going to be a goal-a-thon.
He has to do a Jacko Boland. The second time he gets a mention. Kick 5 in the first and then you go on with it.
Yes, absolutely. We need goals early.
This has been a lot of stats.
Yeah, a lot of stats. Not enough cock gags for mine.
Nah.
We're still trying to just work on this pod, so please give us your honest feedback. Yeah, we might need to get some
cock gags,
more shit gags back in the lineup, but we've got a bit technical. But maybe we'll win this week.
Yeah, that's the thing. We just thought we'd just give you guys some good intel because we got sent over a lot. We're working with the guys.
Yes,
we're working with the books.
correct.
We're working against the books. We're working with the books, and we just had so much good information to give out.
Exactly. And we get so much, and we don't give enough out. So maybe we gave too much today, but it'd be good to get the feedback. Still a pleasure to be here.
Next week, we'll dress up as cocks if you want. You know those 2 cock suits?
I think they know we will do anything for a laugh.
Yeah. So if you guys want more laughs, comment laughs. If you guys want more stats,
can you comment if we're nearly there? We're just tweaking. If we're nearly there, comment nearly there as well. That'd be really handy.
Lockie Neal's out.
Something really important as well. Please hit the notification button if you're following along. We don't want to ask too much of our followers, but it makes a huge difference if you are following along to get the notification when the video comes out. We appreciate you so much. Das, any final thoughts?
Blues lose by 15.
Yeah, Blues lose by 15.
It's the first time I've ever tipped them to lose.
I'll represent Jev. I honestly think the Swans lose by
69.
39.
69. They Chile. Baby back ribs.
What are you prepared to lose today? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.